So Target apologized. Good for them. I'm not going back to Target. When they show you who they are, believe them the first time.
So did Target apologize? Because if anyone has the video, please send it to me. If anyone has a statement from Target, please send it to me. I cannot find it.
Somebody do something to me, I do something to them. This is common sense.
So you believe in getting even?
Hell to the yeah.
Y'all already know I'm on a business that pays me. I go over to the message side of TikTok. I don't go over there for me. I go over there for y'all, but y'all Target. When I tell you FAFO, they figured out what that meant. They know what it meant, and we all know what it means. When I tell you they send it Target, done lost about $15 billion, not 15 million, 15 billion. You wanted to get rid of DEI? Well, congratulations. Where'd that get you? And today is the day, February 28th, where ain't nobody shopping there. Target, I don't know. I don't want to say count your days because a lot of people like y'all, but we're done. Target, we're done. And y'all, they even got a Target official page. If y'all don't run over there when I tell you I barely got out them comments, I was in them comments like, oh my God, would I hate to be the CEO, the CIO, the FBI, nothing at Target. I wouldn't even want to be the cashier right now, the way them comments are. Y'all, Target, you got it. FAFO. Try saying that real fast. But Target, I guess you know now, since you 15 million days.
Target and Walmart are finding out. That is, finding out what DEI was actually worth. After its DEI rollback announcement on January 27th, Target has seen foot traffic decline for 3 consecutive weeks. And keep in mind that for the first 4 weeks of 2025, before this announcement, they were seeing foot traffic increase. And Walmart, the nation's largest retailer, has been seeing similar trends after rolling back its DEI initiatives, seeing its foot traffic decline also for the last 3 consecutive weeks. So, are these consumers just not shopping at Target and Walmart anymore, or are they going somewhere else? While we may never know exactly for sure where these shoppers are going, it is a bit of a coincidence that a retailer alternative, Costco, is seeing foot traffic increase for these same 3 consecutive weeks. Costco has continuously resisted pressure to roll back its DEI programs and stands firm that diversity, equity, and inclusion makes its company stronger. And clearly, consumers agree and are putting their money where their mouths are, in Costco. So Target, Walmart, was fucking around worth it now that you're finding out?
Breaking news. It is being reported that Target has lost $15.7 billion after ending their DEI programs and facing large backlash across the country. Hey, fuck around and what?
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Robi Masaga. Today I want us to dive into a major controversy surrounding Target. If you've been paying attention to the news, you've probably heard people claiming that Target apologized for their diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. Well, let me tell you guys, that's a lie. Target never apologized and now they're paying the price. Customers have boycotted in massive numbers, shifting their spending to competitors like Costco. Target is losing millions in sales, and to make things even worse, they are now facing a lawsuit for failing to disclose the potential risks of their DEI policies to their shareholders. This is a financial disaster, and all of it could have been avoided if Target had simply listened to its customers. So, in today's video, we are going to break it all down. What happened, why people are angry, how much money Target is losing, the lawsuit, and what this means for the future of the company. But before I do so, let me share a few clips here. Then let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about this topic. Also remember to subscribe, like, and share as well.
Target is being sued, not because of DEI policies, not because they rolled back DEI policies, but because they failed to tell their shareholders that if they rolled back DEI policies, we might boycott and they might lose money. So the shareholders are suing Target. And I told y'all, a targeted boycott with Target on the list was one of the ways that we should fight back, we should boycott. Y'all called me delusional. Y'all told me I was anti-Black. Y'all told me I didn't support Black business. But now look at now. Look at the power of the Black dollar. And I've heard from people inside Target. I've heard from people that work at Target that told us stay on their necks because it's making a difference. People are not shopping, they're losing money. And if we can buy directly from the Black brands on their website, That makes a difference too. And what's this now I'm hearing? Target might be having a change of heart? Really? Honey, you a day late and a dollar short.
Target spent years building a reputation as a progressive company. After George Floyd, they pledged to increase black hiring by 20%, committed $2 billion to black-owned businesses, and created a racial equity action and change committee. They even won awards for their DEI effort. But now, all of that is gone. In January, Target eliminated its minority hiring goals. It scrapped its racial equity committee and stopped participating in external diversity rankings. They're calling it a new strategy called belonging at the bullseye. But let's be real, this is about corporate backlash. Target's one of the several Fortune 500 companies rolling back DEI under right-wing pressure. Conservative legal groups and the Trump administration have been threatening to investigate what they call legal DEI, and Target caved. But unlike Walmart or Tractor Supply, Target's customer base is way more progressive, and the backlash has been really brutal. One of the daughters of Target's co-founder, he called the rollback a betrayal, and a major pastor in Atlanta was leading a 40-day boycott starting in March. Immediately after the announcement, foot traffic dropped, and social media exploded with calls to boycott and shop at places like Costco instead. There was a former Target executive that put it best. He said, "Black consumers supported Target because they believed in what the company stood for, and now they feel like they were sold a lie. And when you lose trust, it's hard to get that back."
Target loses $15.7 billion since it ended its DEI initiatives. I'll give you 3 things about that. Number 1, the Montgomery bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama lasted 381 days. Target announced it was ending its DEI initiatives on January 24th. Today's February 18th. This is less than a month of people being deliberate and choosy with how they spend their dollars. With the access to information we have and the reach we all have collectively on social media, imagine what we can accomplish in 381 days. Thing number 2. This money is going somewhere else. I've seen lists by the NAACP and other organizations that highlight companies that have doubled down on their DEI initiatives. These are companies like Costco, Ben & Jerry's, JP Morgan Chase that have rebuffed pressure from conservatives to scrap their DEI initiatives. Thing number 3, this shit works. There is nothing organizations born out of capitalism understand more than market trends. And nothing lights a fire under a CEO's ass more than loss of market share and revenue. These companies only care when it affects their wallet. If you're looking to be heard, that's how you make them hear us.
DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. And over the past decade, many corporations have adopted DEI initiatives. These policies are meant to promote inclusivity in the workplace, but some companies like Target have taken them to an extreme, prioritizing social agendas and their core business and customer base. Target rolled out a series of DEI-driven policies that didn't just apply to hiring, but also influenced their product selection, marketing. These changes led to a significant backlash from customers who felt like the company was prioritizing politics over providing a great shopping experience. Things really boiled over when Target introduced controversial merchandise tied to social issues. Customers who didn't agree with the messaging felt like they were being pushed into a particular narrative, which made shopping at Target feel more like a political statement than a simple retail experience. This backlash turned into a full-scale boycott, with many shoppers taking their business elsewhere, primarily to Costco, which has remained neutral in these kinds of debates. Now, when the backlash started, what did Target do? Did they acknowledge the concerns of their customers? No. Did they apologize for alienating a huge portion of their audience? No. Did they walk back their controversial policies in response to lost sales? No. Instead, Target ignored the backlash, continued pushing forward as if nothing was happening. They never apologized, despite what some people are saying. In fact, they took the opposite approach, doubling down on their DEI initiatives and acting as if the boycott was just a minor inconvenience. Well, that minor inconvenience is now costing them millions of dollars. Customers have completely ditched Target in favor of retailers like Costco, which offers similar products without all the political garbage. Costco has actually seen an increase in business. while Target is experiencing one of its worst financial downturns years. And the worst part is, this could have been avoided if Target had simply listened to its customers, made a few adjustments, and issued an apology. They might have been able to stop the bleeding, but instead they chose to act like they were untouchable. And now they're facing serious financial consequences. So just how much is this costing Target? Well, let's talk numbers. Target's stock has plummeted, wiping out billions in shareholder value. Sales have dropped significantly, with reports showing that foot traffic is down in stores across the country. Revenue losses are in the hundreds of millions of dollars, and analysts predict this could increase into the billions if the boycott continues. Market share is shrinking, with competitors like Costco and Walmart benefiting through Target's missteps. In the retail world, customers' loyalty is everything. Once shoppers find an alternative they like, it's hard to win them back. This means that even if Target changes course, the damage may already be permanent. And here is where things get even worse. Investors are furious. If losing customers wasn't bad enough, now Target is facing a lawsuit from its own shareholders. The lawsuit claims that Target failed to disclose to investors the financial risk associated with its DEI policies. In other words, Target did not warn shareholders that these policies could lead to boycotts, loss of sales, and declining stock prices. Why is this such a big deal? Because in the corporate world, transparency is everything. When investors buy stock in a company, they expect honest reporting about the risks involved. Target, on the other hand, acted like these DEI policies were a great business decision, when in reality, they were driving customers away. Now, shareholders are demanding answers and potentially millions of dollars in damages. If Target loses this lawsuit, it could set a precedent that forces other companies to be more transparent about the risk of pushing social agendas over profits. Target isn't the first company to get hit with a backlash over political issues. Let's look at two examples of how other companies handled similar situations. Bud Light's DEI controversy. Bud Light faced a major backlash after partnering with a controversial influencer. They quickly lost billions in sales as customers switched to other beer brands. Instead of apologizing or listening to their audience, Bud Light tried to downplay the controversy. The result? Their sales still haven't recovered to pre-controversy levels. Chick-fil-A's approach. Chick-fil-A has faced calls for boycott in the past, but the company has always prioritized its customers. Instead of engaging in political debates, they focus on customer service and quality food. The result? Chick-fil-A continues to grow and dominate the fast food industry. What's the lesson here? Companies that focus on their core business and stay out of divisive issues tend to thrive. Companies that push political agendas at the expense of their customers tend to struggle. What's next for Target? At this point, Target has two options. Continue down this path, ignoring customer complaints, losing more sales, and watching their stock price continue to decline. Course correct. Acknowledge their mistake, apologize, and refocus on being a great retail brand instead of political battleground. But here's the problem. Target has already dug itself into a deep hole. The longer they wait, the harder it will be to win back the customer they lost. If they don't change the direction soon, we could see more lawsuits, more financial losses, and an even bigger collapse in their market share. So what do you think, guys? Should Target apologize and fix the mess? Or is it too late? Do you think the lawsuit will force companies to be more transparent about the risk of pushing political agendas? Drop a comment and also remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time, bye-bye.